Welcome everyone, my name is Melody, this is Danny, and today we are doing a beautiful relax and release 15-minute class. So we'll get straight into it. Grab a block, if you can see me. Grab a block or a book or anything that's comfortable. Stick it underneath your hips so you can have yourself cross-legged. I'm going to extend one leg to be super comfy today. Find length in the spine, and we're just going to start by focusing on the rise and fall of our breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones, and exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale. Big arm circles all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale. Fingertips touch. Good girl, Danny. And exhale. Big inhale, up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Place our thumb on our sternum, send our shoulder blades down the back and find that length in the spine. You might want to tuck your chin under just a little bit, just so you can feel that length in the back of the neck, growing from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, grow a little taller. And exhale, soften. Inhale, we'll interlace our fingers all together. And exhale, we're going to turn our palms away, push towards the front of the room, push towards me, round out the shoulders, chin to chest, like a cat. Inhale, take our palms towards the sky, spine nice and long still. And exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands up overhead. And exhale, release down the side of the body. Inhale, interlace the fingers. Exhale, push the palms away. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Fingertips besides us, lengthen the spine. Really breathe here. I'll mirror you. Send your left hand out to the side. You might have it on a block or just on the ground. And exhale, we'll send our right hand over. Our gaze goes towards the top of the roof, so we're not concaving down. We're looking up underneath that armpit towards the sky. And just breathing here. Inhale, finding a little bit more length, revolving towards the roof. And exhale, softening. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Rising up. Right hand up, left hand up, length long, and then place our right hand down, reach over with our left hand, grounding down our left hip still. So inhale, find that length, revolve towards the roof, and exhale, soften. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, find a little bit more length, revolve. And exhale, soften and release. Rise up, both hands towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades are down the back. Breathe here. Find length and soften. Length and soften. Send our palms towards the side of the room. So we're pushing in, squeezing our shoulder blades together. Our shoulders are down the back. And we're just going to take little circles one way. Gently getting bigger and bigger. And then come back, little circles, come back to stillness. And then take little circles the other way, getting bigger and bigger. And then come back to little circles and back to center. Now we're going to do our eagle arm. So our left arm goes underneath our right arm, kind of like a karate chop. And then we grab our wrists, so our forearms are parallel to the walls. Inhale, find length in the spine, shoulder blades down the back. And exhale, see if you can send the palms forward. Inhale and exhale. So we don't want to round out the spine here. We want our shoulder blades down the back, our shoulders away from our ears. Our spine is long. Breathing and releasing. When you're ready, untangle the arms, take them wide, palms up. Beautiful. Little circles one way and then big circles. Coming back to little circles and stillness. Little circles the other way, and then big circles. Coming back to little circles, and then stillness. Now we're going to get our right arm and take it underneath our left. Eagle arms on the other side. So shoulder blades down the back, elbows rise up, breathing here. And notice the difference side to side. I can feel a really big difference in one shoulder than the other. So I'm just being super gentle with myself today. So inhale, find a little bit of length. And exhale, just soften. Inhale, find that length in the spine. And soften. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And release. Roll one shoulder back and then the other. Just super gentle movements, nice and soft. Just waking up the body, waking up the breath before we find our stillness, find our center. Take our left hand, place it on our right knee and have our right hand behind us. Coming into just a super gentle twist here. Find length. And exhale, revolve from our navel center. So we're not just twisting our neck. From our navel, revolve our whole upper carriage towards the side of the room. We'll find length on that inhale. The shoulder blades are down the back and even. And exhale, gently revolve. So our gaze can be towards the side of the room and only towards the back if it feels good for your neck. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Give yourself a little wriggle. Right hand on our left knee, left hand behind us. Find length and revolve. Inhale, length, shoulder blades down the back. And then just gently revolve from navel center to the side of the room. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Come back to center. Release. Shake it out. And we're going to come in. So you can keep one leg extended. I'm going to bring one foot in because I really like this stretch and I have cross leg. Up to you completely how it feels good in your body. But we're going to find length here. Tailbone towards the earth, shining up from the crown of the head, nice straight line. Inhale, big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, we're going to fold forward, grounding down in our tailbone. So just relax the forehead, the neck, the shoulders. Make sure we're not lifting that tailbone off the block or the ground and just gently releasing here. Feeling a gentle stretch in that hip. Breathing. When we're ready, walk our hands in, come up. And whatever our legs are doing, we're going to reverse them. So if this foot is in front, bring it behind. If we have one leg extended, swap them around. So take your time, get comfy, find our length. Inhale, hands up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, fold. Tailbone grounded. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders down. Notice the difference side to side in this hip versus the other. I'm sure there'll be a difference. Just breathe. Don't be like, oh, I should be able to bend deeper, or oh, I can only go a millimeter. That is perfect. What you're doing right now is observing, understanding, and creating flexibility in your body. If you can only go a millimeter, that's great. It means that you've actively stepped on your mat and tried to work at your flexibility today. So banish the thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I can't do this. You are doing perfect just as you are. When you're ready, come on up. Take a little wriggle. If you're on a block, take it out. And we're just going to come over into our tabletop position. So come on over. Now take our time here. If you haven't done tabletop before, knee and hips are in alignment. Our knees are hip distance apart as well. And our wrists are really supported by our fingers. So put weight into all 5 fingertips. We're not just dumping weight into this part here. We're gripping the mat. And I want us to check this here. So I want us to sway side to side, sending weight into each fingertip as we go. And I want us to rock forward and back, doing the same thing. And when we're ready, we're going to find our stillness. So our wrists, elbows, shoulders are in one nice line. Our knees and our hips are in one nice line. And our spine, from our tailbone all the way to our crown of the head, is in one nice line. Breathing here, don't dump into the joints, really find activity in the muscles. And when we're ready, coming into our cat-cow, drop the belly, open up the chest, cow. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest, cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. One more, inhale. And exhale. Come back into neutral. Take the knees as wide as is comfortable for your hips. We're coming into a wide kneed child's pose. So you can bring your toes together, hips towards our heels. You might even have a block here that you sit on or a pillow. Bring the forehead down and just relax and release. Still send the shoulder blades down the back so they're away from the ears. We're not clenching or pinching the neck at all. Just gently relax and release here with the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come back up into our tabletop position. Take some time to walk our knees in. And we're going to get our right foot in between our hands. So this might take a little bit of time for you. You might be able to just step this right foot up. You might have to pick it up and wriggle it forward just so it's in between our hands. So what we want is ankle to knee alignment. We don't want our foot to be super behind our knee because that's just putting weight in the wrong places. So what we want to do is be able to put weight easily into our big toe and all four corners of our feet. Feel that nice alignment in our ankle and knee. And then melt the hips down and away. So you'll be able to open up the hips here into this hip flexor. So I'm just going to grab my block here. So you might have blocks or Harry Potter books or J.R. Tolkien or textbooks handy so you can be on the lowest level. You might be on the highest level, helping them here, help you balance. Just see how you go. Or you might just be able to touch the ground with your fingertips. So we're sending the tailbone down, melting the shoulder blades down the back. So still trying to find that nice straight spine here. Inhaling and exhaling, just softening and releasing. When we're ready, we're just going to push into this big toe and send our hips towards our heels. So we're starting to straighten this leg. So you might just get to here. This knee might be super bent. Awesome. Our hands might be on the ground. We might walk our blocks back with us for stability. Go to wherever feels good for you. Or if you feel like you can straighten that leg a bit more, flex these toes towards your face. So what we're going to do here is flex this knee, activate this kneecap, flex these toes towards our face, come onto our fingertips or our blocks, find length in the spine wherever we are. You'll find a deeper stretch through this whole side body. Inhale, find length, and exhale, fold. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. So nice. Gently wriggle that foot side to side. If that feels good for you, just noticing the sensations of all the little connective muscles in your hip, just being super gentle, super slow. And when we're ready, walk our hands back into our lunge. We're going to put lots of weight into our hands and just shimmy that foot back, coming back into our tabletop position. Might take some time. Take our knees wide and come back into our child's pose. Breathing here, just resetting, releasing, relaxing. Beautiful. Come up into our tabletop position. You guessed it, left foot in between. Get it there however we can. Ankle to knee alignment. And then melt the hips down and away, shoulder blades down the back. Oh, that feels lovely. So just gently breathe wherever you are. Finding length in the spine and softening and releasing on your exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Let's send our hips towards our heels. Gently bend this leg back. So this might be a really strong hamstring stretch for you and you might just have this knee super bent. Completely fine. Trust me, it gets easier the more you do it. And then if you can straighten that leg, activate that kneecap, flex these toes towards our face, come onto our fingertips. Find length and fold. Inhale And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Oh, so nice. You might wriggle that foot. You might be on your blocks instead of I'm just on my fingertips here, but you can do whatever feels good for you. Practice ahimsa, which means do no harm to yourself or others. So it's your practice. Do whatever feels good for you. When we're ready, walk ourselves back into our lunge. And just savor the sensation. Our body can move in such weird and wonderful ways. Be thankful for that. It's like, I didn't even know we could do that. So cool. Come on back into your tabletop position. Walk your hands towards your knees. You might pad your knees here. You might have a cushion on your knees just to be super protective of the joints. Roll on up. Super big arm circle. I've got a wall here, so I'm just knocking my hand. Big arm circle, fingertips touch. And exhale back to heart center. Breathing here, find that same straightness of the spine. So tuck the tailbone under, don't stick the glutes out. We want to tuck it under. You'll feel a stretch in the hip flexors if you do this right. Finding length, and then soften. We're going to get the heel of our hands into our lower back, super gentle back bend into our camel pose. So you might just massage one side and then the other, one and then the other. Eventually you might be able to get the hands on the soles of the feet. You might be like, yeah, no way, don't worry. You just do whatever feels good for you. Wherever we are, come on up. Place our hands in front of us and just roll on over onto our backs. So come on over, relax on down, vertebra by vertebra. You might be as relaxed as Danny is on her dog bed right now. And we're going to grab our block, wherever it is, place it next to our hips, and just make sure our feet are next to our hips, hip distance apart, and just push into those big toes. So once we're nice and active in the feet, lift the hips up and slide the block under your hips onto the sacrum. So place between your tailbone and lower back. Now you might be on the lower setting. You might be on like the middle setting or a super high setting. I'm just going to go middle today. And just relax and release here in our supported bridge pose. So your hands might be beside your body. You might have the one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, resting on your hips. Just find where is comfortable for you. And just relax and release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, push into your big toes, all four corners of the feet, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, take the block out and roll down vertebra by vertebra and get the lower back pressing against the earth. Beautiful. Really nice sensation here. Listen, the left leg long, bring the right knee in towards our chest. Give ourselves a nice big hug, a wriggle side to side here. And then gently send the right leg long, bring the left knee in towards your chest. Give yourself a wriggle and a hug. Massaging out all our digestive organs. Nice and cleansing. When ready, bring our right knee in as well. Give ourselves a hug, rock side to side. And then place the soles of the feet on the ground. Walk the feet out, send the legs long, palms up, and find your way into your Savasana. When you're ready, send your arms up overhead. Fingertips reach, toes point. Roll the wrists and ankles. When you're ready, roll over onto a side that suits you, using your arm as a pillow. Then make your way up into seated in your own time. And come together, big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, everyone bring their hands back to heart center, thumb on their sternum. Thank you for practicing with us today, sending you lots of love and gratitude. Namaste.